Mail truck. Good morning and hello. How are you? Won't you tell me your name? Let me turn some lights on. Hello. How are you? Won't you tell me your name? It's a beautiful morning. Let's take a look. No, I never said I could sing. Yeah, it's me. Got my Magna shirt, Magna thing on. See it? Anyway. Back to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see what we can do here. It's the 28th or 20th, Tuesday, 27th probably. It's the 27th of October 2020. I'm afraid this battery is going to run down on me. 38 degrees and 10:30. So what I want to do is work on my desk in the house. And this is the board I want to use. I'm not sure how good it's going to stain. Did I tell you the battery on this camera is really, really low? So I'm going to use this saw to square it up. I'm going to check a squareness. Let me get the stand. Camera stand. Right over here. Got to square it up. Try not to make you guys dizzy. Dizzy. There goes the mail car. Got the lights on right now. Don't want to bore you with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to what? Check the squareness of this board. This is going to be an attachment to my desk. Open the door so the sawdust will go outside. Let me get my gloves a second. Yeah, I know you guys want to come with me. Let's see. Where is my gloves? Got gloves all over the place, man. Here's a pair. Dated there for May 16, 2019. A year old plus. Okay, so check the squareness of this board. This one's way off, so I have to cut this edge. Right on, reptile. This one's way off. So these two edges I'm just going to trim. I mean, just cut a little dinky piece off. Let me get my ear hole plugs and my glasses. So here we go. I'll try to be quick because I'm afraid the battery's going to die. Like I said, I'm just going to trim a little piece off, not much. Perfect. Perfect. So, what I want to do is cut angles off the two edges, the parts that are going to actually show up on the desk itself. So I set this thing like so. Now I'm just going to guesstimate about how far I want it cut, and I'm going to cut about this much off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this board onto here. Somebody keeps texting me. So now I don't have to measure each time. Let's check my text. Oh, nothing. So I got the marks on here. I'm going to set this bad girl right here. I really got to hang on tight to this thing, so I better wear my gloves in case it takes off on me and you get to see a accident. Still there? You guys still watching me? Am I in the picture? Put my earplugs in. Oh, mamma mia. That moved on me. That's why it's so dangerous, guys. Put this one again on the line. Now my question is this perfect? Of course it's perfect. What are you thinking? So these pieces of scrap obviously get burned. I'll leave it right here for right now. Let me set you up over here. Now what I want to do is I want to route one area. Put you right here. Yeah, this battery is so low. How low can you go? So let me get a clamp. I'm going to set it right here and just route it around. I got the router out already. I got the router out already. I'm going to get a vise. This one looks like it'll work. Put you back up in here. I need clearance between the table and the workpiece. So I'm going to take a couple 2x4s I got stored under here. Oy. Think these two will work? What do you think? This will take it off the table. And this will protect the wood from getting all messed up. This will clamp it from moving, hopefully. I need more clearance around this thing for the router. So I'm going to turn it that way. Is that going to be okay with you guys? Are you guys okay with that? Everybody okay? Is everybody okay? Drop some names for you. Marty Daniels. Hey Marty, how are you, man? Marty Daniels. He's my Australian friend. By the way, Marty, I got a lot of relatives in New Zealand too. A lot of relatives in New Zealand. Someday I will go down there. Go down under. Let's see how this works. You know, who cares? I got clearance all around. I'll put my earplugs in. One, two for each hole. All right, guys, ready? I didn't even try this yet, so let's try it. Cable's bent and moving all over the place. That's okay. I'll foot under. took a plain board. Anthony DeRoos. They're my relatives in New Zealand. So, I also have there's tons of 10 Haafs in Australia, Marty. Look them up. Tons of 10 Haafs in Australia. So this is what it looked like before, just a square. I cut these off, and then this is sharp. Can you see that? Sharp edges. And then I went and turned it, used a a router to knock these edges off. That looks kind of good. Now I should get a piece of sandpaper. Let me see if I can find some sandpaper. Just lightly dust it off. And then I have to try to stain it. So here's a little piece of, ooh, that's rough. Sandpaper. This is way too fine. Mighty fine. Pro grade 60 grit. Whoa, that's rough. Let me just grab this and just lightly. This is too rough. I need some medium stuff, but this is way too thin, but it's going to be okay. Come on, baby, light my fire. I'm all hung up on Doors music. The Doors. Come on, baby, light my fire. We lit a nice fire yesterday. I did a video of that, but I don't know if I posted it on Facebook. Let me pick up out here. I know you're way high. You're all about getting high, right? Well, you're high. You're high, man. So you really got to break the edges of the sharp edges, because it won't, the stain or paint or whatever won't cling to these very sharp edges. Now you should know that now, because I just told you that, right? So always cut down, break down the edges, the very sharp edges. I'm not going to paint or stain the bottom. Why not, you ask? I don't know. Don't feel like it. You're not going to see it anyway. So let's get some stain. Now this is just a backyard. Hey, you're way up high. I don't even know if you can see me do that. So what I did is I just lightly sanded this stuff. You're still videoing, so the battery's still kicking. So now I'm going to my liquid cabinet here. Liquid, you say, huh? Yeah. Blau Delft. Blau Delft. Oh, crash. Here's something crashing. Oi! Can of paint fell out. Let's see what this paint is. Oh, my. So this says Allie's 2006 Impala Gray. So this was for her Impala. I touched up some paint there. So I'm going to get some, move some of this garbage out of the way. This over here, and one coat polyurethane. So, oh, here's a paintbrush. Now, is this stuff clean? Is the brush clean? I don't know. The next question would be, is it necessary and do I care? I don't care. I'm not selling this stuff. The customer is the one that needs to be satisfied. And who's the customer? Dirk Haaf from America. Dirk Haaf from America. So I don't mess up this table too badly. I'm just going to put a board on it. This used to be a shelf of mine years ago that I don't use as a shelf no more. I really need some more room. So I'll unplug this bad girl. When you hold a camera, you only got one hand, right? Right. Put this over here. Put this on this bench. Why do I have that fryer out? Well, let me show you what I'm going to do later on today. I should have time. I will have time. So I pulled out of that freezer there, And Patches is in there right now getting all frozen up. I got the brook trout. Here, I'm going to thaw out. Got the head and everything on there. Hi, 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 hi. And the head and everything. That's okay. Set you back in your stand here so you don't get dizzy. Yeah, here, let me just show you real quick. Patches died, got hit by a car, and she's sitting right here in this package. That's her casket. And I'm going to bury her in the woods with a placard. All right, let's see what we do here. Get rid of these boards. I also don't need the clamp anymore, obviously. The spider on the table. And this board is going to kind of protect this tabletop. Another spider. Out go the lights. And I'm all about keeping my table as clean as possible. I know this is going to be really weird. And mix it. So I don't have to stir it with a stick. And I take my trusty snap-on screwdriver and open it up. So I stirred it up already. I don't have to mix it. You really should strain it if you do something really nice, like a nice piece of furniture. Oh, it's taking a stain pretty good, guys. I'm really happy. And it's all about keeping happy. Here, I'm telling you how clean I want to keep the table, and I'm not using the table. What's up with that? Or I'm using the table. What's up with that? It's kind of tough teaching an old man new tricks, an old dog new tricks, you know what I mean? So drop another name, Miss Lubbers. First name was Agatha. Hi, Miss Lubbers. How are you? Hope you're doing good. She was a teacher of mine at Covenant Christian High School. She taught church history, English lit, world lit, and American lit, literature. It was pretty cool. She was also a principal for a while. How about that, huh? You guys paying attention? You might want to do this someday. Now I'm really surprised at how good the wood took the stain. There's one little white spot here that's embedded in the wood, but that's going to stay there. It's one of those who cares type things. Well, Dirk, you can change it. Forget it. Forget it! That's what Ed Gottlieb used to say. We'd say, hey Ed, yeah. This thing looks like crap. And he'll say, who cares? Then we say, it would tell him, well, it's easy to fix. All you gotta do is repaint it. Forget it. That's all. Who cares? Forget it. Of course, he grew up out of that, as we all do. We all have our funny quirks. So now what I want to do is I want to brush off the excess. I don't need my gloves, like glasses on, do I? No. So I love Michigan. That's something that Christian made at Zion. So you really should wear clean gloves, but it's one of these, who cares? Put on clean gloves. Forget it. So, I'm just going to wear one glove here. So like I said, I'm just going to wipe off the excess Hollywood, excess stain. See that? I did this for you guys on a another computer desk project. I don't know if you guys remember that. So let's take a look. So you saw how it was before, just plain Jane. I can't see it right now because I got it upside down. Now you can see. You take, whoa, it's raining a little bit. Take a piece of wood, a plain piece of wood, and then you trim it up, and it kind of looks nice, doesn't it? And you saw how quickly it did it. Aye! You have to see my ugly face because right there. So now I'm going to put a coat of urethane, polyurethane here, which is a clear, better be clear. Oh yeah, clear satin. So it's kind of a clear, shiny finish, and I think it's water-based. Aye! It rained on it. Who cares? So 11 o'clock I got to pick up Sophia. Ooh, I got to go. Or 11:15, I got to call Kath. Hang on. See what she has to say. 38 degrees right now. Recent Kathy. One ringy, two ringy. Hey, what time am I supposed to pick up Clara? Oh, and Teddy. 11:15. So I have what? 10 minutes to go yet? Okay, thanks, bye. In case I might forget, just give me a call, okay? She hung up on me. Oh my! So, oh, hey, see you guys. This video is way too long. I'll see you guys. You'll see it finished soon. See you, bye.